How's it going, guys? Welcome to the first episode of our new series, which is a weekly trade breakdown. So every week we're going to pick one trade that we've sent either to the free analysis or to the premium group. And from start to finish, I'm going to break down exactly why we took the trade, potentially how we managed to trade, and just things like this, basically just for you to learn from and to also get some insights as to what it's like to be a member. Especially this week, the trade that we've sent out was to the free group. So anybody could have took this trade, including yourself. We're going to leave the link to the free group in the description. So make sure that if you're interested, you click that link. You can join this group completely free. So let's get into it. I'm going to start off by showing you a quick video clip of the actual midweek update, which we sent to our premium members, where I drew the lines on and actually said why we're going to come up to this zone and then reverse. So here's the clip now. Something like this creates some more liquidity here. Then come up to take out of this high, test this order block, and then from here to drop back down into these zones and potentially even lower. Okay. So as you can see, I drew this on. I said that we're going to come up into this 15-minute order block. Now let's get into why. Why did I know it was going exactly up to there and then exactly down to there? So going onto the chart then, just reading this, we can see from here we had a really bearish move downwards, right? Quick drop, little pullback, and then completely melted all the way back down to 154.5 area. And then from here, what you can notice is this little block here is an order block. So it's where, the big institutions, the big boys, they've bought into a sell to trap retail into buying, because like, for example, they might think, low, high, higher, low, and then think it's going to continue going up, little things like this. But no, they bought into a sell position, melted the market, and then still had these buy positions from up here. So what they then got to do is pull the market back up when all retail's been scared out, lost all their money, and then cancel their positions in a break even. So from here, we expected that we're going to create some liquidity. Also, let me just draw this on. It was very clear to see that there was liquidity up here from all these kind of equal highs, and it looked like from a retail perspective you'd have expected that the market could reverse from here and continue lower, right? But no, definitely not. We're going to push all the way up into this zone of 155.35 to the dot, right? And then I'll go into how we caught such a good entry and then the re-entry which was sent into the free analysis group. So first of all, how we caught the entry. And bear with me because I am in Bali and the Wi-Fi is not too great, so it's going to be a little bit slow. But I'm sure this is going to be worth your time and very valuable. So let's get into it. And pure Bali style. I've got a cold coconut. And I have one of these every day. In fact, I have like 3 of these every day whilst I'm just trading. Best drink in the world, I promise you, you have to try it. So let's actually go even further back than that. As you can see, I've labelled it as a 15-minute order block, right? Because I always like to know what time frame the order block's on. So I dropped the time frame to look for my confirmation of entry. So if you're on a 15-minute time frame, then I'm looking for confirmation of entry on either 30 seconds or 1 minute. Now this, you might be thinking, what? 30-second time frame? Yes. And you'll see why, because if you look at the risk reward, how have I managed to pull in a potential 25% profit in less than 1 day? That is incredible. So let's have a look. We'll drop it down to the 30-second time frame. And by the way, I don't start dropping the time frame until we actually come into our point of interest. Because until we're into the point of interest, the lower time frame is meaningless, it's nothing. We only go to the lower time frame when we're in the point of interest because we're looking for confirmation to take our trade. So as you can see, we have something called Wyckoff distribution. So I'm just going to quickly draw this out for you. So we have a buy-in climax, an AR, an ST, an up thrust, then an up thrust after distribution, a test, a break of structure. Okay, so that little pattern is called Wyckoff distribution, and it's on every time frame. If you don't know what this is, I do advise you to look into it because it is very useful. So what then happens once you've had that Wyckoff distribution, and you can actually see that there has been a reversal. So after the UTED, we have broke the AR. That's when we know we're now looking for a position. So you see this little blue line I have drawn here. This is the beginning of the last up move before the down move. So if you remember before, I said the big institutions are buying to sell to trick retail. So this was their last buy before the sell, and then they're going to try to mitigate these positions, right? So you place an order just below, so you're accommodating for spread. Place an order just below like this with a very tight pip stop loss. I think it was about, so a 4 pip stop loss on GBP Japanese yen. That's incredibly small. And our take profit was open all the way to 154.7. And let's see how this played out. So as you can see there, just about tagged in, hit the blue line to precision, to perfection, I don't know. And then boom. Obviously this is on the 30-second, keep pointing in the wrong direction. This is on a 30-second chart. So it's probably going to take a while. So yeah, I'm just going to speed this up a bit, go to the 3-minute chart. Okay, so taking it onto the 3-minute then, let's watch and see how this played out, because we did catch a second entry for the free analysis group. This first entry was only for premium, then the second entry, we decided to give this to the free group too, and I'll show you how this came about. So as you can see, perfect entry, and the market just started melting. Then from here, it would have been a good idea to take some partial profits, right? Because we've already come to, as you can see here, some sort of an order block. So a good idea to take some partial profits, potentially move stocks to break even, whatever you want to do really. Market continued lower. I think at that point, it was already about 6% in profit within less than an hour. So, you know, you can't complain. Carries on. Then there, okay, so here, this grey block that I drew on a 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, it worked out to be a decent order block where we had, again, as I explained, we have bought to sell. So there's still buy positions there that now need to be collected, mitigated, so that we can continue lower. And there you go. So at this point, this is where I sent the trade out to the free analysis group and said, there's another point of entry on GBP Japanese yen. So I'll show you that. Feel free to take it if you like, right? Boom. Then let's see how price played out from here. And again, remember guys, that is a free group. I keep pointing in the wrong direction. That is a free group. So if you want to join that, click the link down below. Completely free, no strings attached. You know, we're not going to try and sell you anything. Just go in, enjoy yourself, you learn something. So let's see how the trade played out for everyone. There was a lot of time, you know, consolidating. I'm sure many people would have got scared, but you know, that's fine. That's how the market moves. Eventually, boom, broke out to the downside. Left a little order block above. It should be playing faster than this, but as I said, the Wi-Fi is not too great, so you just have to bear with me on this one. At this point, we then mitigated the other order block, so now it's ready to continue lower again. And I'm just going to show you the risk to reward. So this second position that we give completely free for anyone and everyone, you know, your nan, granddad, mom, cousin, dog, anything, 8.5% profit in less than a day, 8.5% profit. You know, that's some good going if you use a 1% risk days. Think how long it will take you to make 8.5% in the bank. Probably your lifetime. Then the first one, 16.5%. Add them together then, and boom, there you go, hit the target. So if you add them together in this one trade with 2 positions, you could have made 25% profit in one day. That is incredible. That is incredible. And not only that, we completely called it before and after. So I haven't just made a video drawing on some stuff after a move has happened. We have analysed it, tapped into market consciousness, and then flown with the market, all strategically, and then boom, 25% in one day. That's what you can do in this. So if there's been anything educational for you, if even just entertainment, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. There's going to be plenty more of this coming. At least once a week we'll be doing a trade breakdown, and we've got other videos on the way too. Also, if you want to join the free channel, link is in the description. Make sure to get in, share it to your friends and family, anybody that wants to get into trading. And yeah, thank you guys. I hope you enjoy.